Hi, my name is Tom Colson, and I'd like to speak with you about my favorite topic, intellectual property. In the 1990s, something magical and profound happened for businesses. And many business leaders didn't even notice it. Many still don't even know what happened. Everyone was occupied by the internet. And they should have been occupied by the internet. It changed everything. But the internet wasn't the only thing emerging at that time. It wasn't the only thing changing everything. While the internet was weaving its way through our businesses and our personal lives and our brains, Texas Instruments generated $1 billion in patent licensing revenue in 1 year. So did IBM. In that same decade, others generated tens and hundreds of millions of dollars doing the same thing. Since then, we have seen the emergence of patent infringement labs. These labs do a few things. They find you, they tear apart your products, and they find infringement. And armed with this information, patent owners can threaten you, sue you for patent infringement, distract you and your executives and your engineers during years and years of trial, and ultimately take your money. They will take money for patents that you didn't even know were out there. And you're being targeted right now. It might be a competitor. It might not be a competitor. It might be from a company in a place you've never even been to. Since then, we've seen the emergence of patent trolls. These are companies that generate money from patents. That's it. They don't make any products. They don't deliver any services. They own patents and they extract money from people like you with those patents. And while there are many small trolls, some of them are huge. There's one troll that has generated over $5 billion in investment capital and owns over 35,000 patents. Another troll is a publicly traded company with a market cap of over $1.5 billion and almost $300 million per year in patent licensing revenue. Now, these are businesses that have sales reps just like you. Their reps are hunters and you are their prey. Their reps have revenue targets just like your reps. Their reps have weekly meetings with their VPs to review their pipelines just like your reps. And you are in their pipeline. You are on someone's wall. Someone could be tearing apart your products right now. And before long, they will be coming for you. They will sue you for causes of action you don't even understand. Causes of action you haven't even heard of. And when they come calling, they will shake up your world. In the 1990s, we saw the emergence of contingency patent law firms. These are patent law firms that take cases purely on a contingent basis, just like personal injury firms. This means that patent owners don't have to pay fees up front, legal fees that can be in the millions, no money down. This means that the main financial barrier, the main financial risk to them suing you is gone. We've also seen the emergence of the internet, which has created massive new IP risks and massive new IP opportunities, not just with patents. With the internet, everything is faster. The landscape is shifting constantly. Copyrights were once considered forgotten IP, ignored by businesses for years. Now, with the internet, with the collision between content, multimedia tools, and instantaneous worldwide distribution, copyrights have moved front and center in business with new risks and new opportunities. Trademarks now spread across the world in seconds. They build worldwide brand at the speed of light. Yes, great. But also worldwide trademark infringement detection at the speed of light. Maybe great, maybe not so great. With the internet, every day our vocabulary is growing with new terms that intersect with intellectual property, like open innovation, crowdsourcing, tweeting, farm sourcing, insourcing. Today, no one would dispute that we cannot be a business leader without speaking the language of the internet. We cannot go into a meeting and refer to Google as Goggle. We cannot ask what Twitter is and expect anyone to take us seriously as business leaders. We need to know how to use smartphones and iPads and laptops and Facebook. We don't have to be experts in any of these things, but we need to know enough to be part of the conversation. The same is rapidly becoming true for intellectual property. To be part of the conversation, you must have a basic knowledge of patents and copyrights and trademarks and trade secrets and domain names and defensive publications. You need to know what a patent troll is. You might not be suitable to run a company if you don't know what it means to license patents. if you don't appreciate the substantial risks of patent, copyright, and trademark infringement, if you don't know that your competitors in Korea or China or Taiwan are patenting up your space, intellectual property risks and opportunities are too big. They're too powerful today. If you can't speak the basic language of intellectual property, you'll be a dinosaur. You'll be obsolete. You will be at a risk to your own company, unable to see opportunities to increase shareholder value. Perhaps worse, you will be blindly leading your company through shark-infested waters. But you don't need to be an expert. You don't even need to be a hobbyist. It's not expected of you. It's not necessary. But you need to understand the conversation. You need to reduce your risks by knowing the basics. You owe that to the people you're leading, to the people who are depending upon you to guide them to profitability and success. Your employees, your shareholders, and you owe that to yourself not to get left behind. Our program will keep you from being left behind. You will learn the basics about intellectual property. You'll learn enough to understand the terms. You'll begin to see opportunities and risks, and you'll become part of the intellectual property conversation that is going on all over the world. Importantly, with our program, you won't have to suffer through boring lectures or invest hours per day. Our courses are short, informative, and compelling. We will track your progress for you, keep you engaged, and provide you with not only the knowledge you need, but with the certificate at the end, an intellectual property certificate, a certificate you'll have for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, wherever you are, join us. It will be one of the best decisions of the year, and it will help you to make great decisions for the rest of your life. Thank you.